After taking Computer Systems 1 and 2 in my sophomore year, and watching hundreds of tech videos, I built my very first custom gaming PC the following summer. I had the mindset of building the cheapest PC that could do exactly everything that I wanted. My budget was $500. I got an Asus TUF Gaming A520M Plus Wi-Fi micro ATX motherboard, a Ryzen 5 5500, an RTX 2060, a 1TB NVMe SSD, an Oogway 16GB 2x8 3200 MHz CL16 DDR4 RAM kit, a RaidMax Vortex 700W power supply, and a free case from a 23-year-old Windows XP Dell PC that I have since converted into a DIY sleeper PC case where I removed the drive bays, made custom front panel mounts for two Thermalright 120mm TL C12C intake fans, and give it a fresh coat of spray paint. But since my original build 6 months ago, I have upgraded almost every single component in my entire setup. So after 6 months of iterating my first build, here is the Chicken Man's completely upgraded, very first custom built gaming PC. Starting with the case, this is the Lianli Vector V100R Mini, and it comes with so much value for only $65. It supports up to 9 120mm fans, and it comes with 4 pre-installed and pre-daisy-chained 120mm 1800 RPM ARGB fans, 3 of which are reverse blade. It has a tempered glass panel for the side and front, and the front panel follows the shape of the angled PSU basement and the RGB strip. It also comes with a built-in GPU sag bracket for not only the bottom, but also the top of the card, to sandwich it in. My motherboard is the MSI B550M Pro VDH Wi-Fi AM4 DDR4 micro ATX motherboard. It has dual M.2 slots, an M.2 heatsink, 5 fan headers, a quick BIOS flash button, and even a USB-C header for a deal of $85. For storage, I got a $45 1TB Gen 3 King Spec NVMe SSD. Now I know that in the last several months, DDR4 prices have tripled, DDR5 prices have quintupled, SSD prices have also tripled, and now GPU prices are also going up. But I was able to get this 64GB dual channel 3200 MHz CL16 Corsair Vengeance LPX kit for free because my cousin gave it to me. Thank you so much for doing this. You're literally the greatest cousin ever. Now, for the CPU, I got the AMD Ryzen 5 5500 for $75. It has a TDP rating of 65 watts with 6 cores and 12 threads that comes with a 65 watt Wraith Stealth cooler, but I swapped it out with the Wraith Spire from a 3400G that has a higher TDP rating of 95 watts. For $200, I got the Kayer NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 6GB graphics card. And finally, powering it all is a MONTAGEM Century 2 80 plus gold 850 watt fully modular power supply unit. This beast has an outstanding A- on SPL's PSU tier list, and I got it for $83. Now for the peripherals. This is a Super Danny 22 outlet, 6 USB charging, 10 foot white, 1875 watt power strip with surge protection. This is a Kakoi 40 by 16 inch mousepad. My primary monitor is this 34 inch 1500R curved ultra-wide 21:9 3440 by 1440p 1 millisecond response time 165 Hz Sansui gaming monitor using DisplayPort. My secondary monitor is this 75 Hz 4:3 1280 by 1024p 19 inch Hyundai monitor using DVI. Because neither of my monitors have speakers, I am using these dual Cambridge Soundworks speakers I had lying around. I also needed an SD card slot, so I got this Denline USB hub. I also have this Bengu blue gaming headset with a mic muting switch and an included audio jack splitter cable. I've only used the webcam twice in my life, but I still got this Kuwata 1080p 30fps USB webcam with a built-in mic and privacy cover. For my keyboard, I got this Real Internet Idea 100% sized RGB backlit wired gaming keyboard, and one cool thing about this is that the WASD keys are in bold. For my mouse, I have this TechNet ergonomic 800 to 8000 adjustable DPI RGB 5-button wired gaming mouse. I also have this Akai MPK Mini MIDI keyboard that I use for composing and arranging music. For the operating system, I chose Tiny 11. It's just like Windows 11 but without the bloatware. In vanilla Minecraft with all settings set to the absolute lowest, I'm getting about 1100 FPS in 1440p ultra-wide. Using the Adrenaline Fabric mod pack on @Launcher with BSL shaders, Apple Skin, Particle Rain, and Distant Horizons set to 512 chunks, in an amplified world with faithful 64x and fresh animations, I'm getting around 60 FPS in 1440p ultrawide. In FORTNITE with DLSS set to balanced, global illumination, reflections and shadows off, view distance at epic, and all other settings at medium, I'm getting about 80 FPS in 1440p ultrawide. In Marvel Rivals with DLSS set to performance and graphics settings set to low, I'm getting around 70 FPS in 1440p ultrawide. Here are all of the build costs, and as you can see, I only paid a total of about $950 for my entire setup, but currently it's worth about $2,000. However, I still have some future upgrades coming up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my content.